football player named
What the hell does hyena? And I had to catch myself. What the hell are you talking about, ho? From the Bull City? We actually in the same city. I'm surprised I don't. I'm surprised I ain't run across your hyena ass because that be because you are barely extra average at best, and your values. The more you run your mouth, your value just declines, and the older you get, your value just declines. Man, that wall whooped your ass. So we're gonna start off with this video, and I think the low IQ with a lot of these modern black hoffers is just it's just so funny, and y'all think y'all smarter than us. That colonizer whooped your ass too, and his mama. You want I think you want to be his. You want that white tea female, white tea womanhood whole shit.
our brother made a video saying he likes being in love, he likes sharing his location, he likes staying in the house with his woman all day. And I said to myself, it sounds very
what's wrong with that?
good. It sounds very much so like a fairy tale.
You sound like a bitter bee. You sound like a bitter bitch.
But the fact that I think that sounds like a fairy tale when that shit should be normalized is a problem.
I think y'all need to change, and y'all need to change your ways, but y'all never been raised to be wise. And we're not going to try to move the goalpost. We're just talking about you. Because there's a reason why a lot of you women are crashing out, even though y'all got passports yourself. What y'all don't understand, people, women, especially black women, got more passports than black men, and they fly overseas all the time to get their freak on. But that's okay. That's okay according to the granocracy and the sisterhood. It's okay for them to do it. But when black men, want to just travel or travel by themselves, it's a problem. You see the double standard? So why? So y'all can fly to Jamaica. I don't know if she ever traveled overseas, because I listened to her other two videos, and I don't think she's ever been out the country, either as a child or as an adult. And I'm working on, and I gotta get my passport, because the last time I've been out overseas was in Mexico. So let me just continue.
I'm telling you guys that we have 70-year-old womanizers in 2025.
Ma'am, what generation are you talking about? What womanizers? You talking about less than 10% of the ninjas that you claim you don't want, but y'all keep getting knocked up by? The ones who are not the womanizers, y'all don't focus on them. No, y'all women say you like a certain type of man, but your actions speak otherwise, especially in your body count, especially when you have a baby daddy by him. But the guys who are not like that, y'all will terminate the pregnancy. You would delete your unborn. You would delete your unborn child just because you can. You don't care about how he thinks and feels. You don't give a damn about it, because you're not moved by him. Even if the man, and now you might tolerate if he had a little moolah. That's not even enough for some cases, because you're just drawn, because y'all just go by looks too. Y'all are very visual. Women are very visual. Don't get it twisted. And superficial and shallow as hell, due to the indoctrination, due to the programming. And you see, this is the result of it. Boy, you know what? I said, no. This video, the message needs to be out here. So I don't need no false allegations.
The issue is not women. The issue is men.
No, the issue is the modern hyena and the simps. Most B-dubs are feminist misandrists, and most black men are simps and panderers. And y'all like it like that. Y'all say y'all don't like them type of guys. You say you don't like no player. You don't like no liar. But a man who's honest and integrity and has character. Guys, let me say, most women don't like character. Most women will hate your guts if you have character and morals and integrity. They will despise you because they cannot manipulate you. They cannot control you. And because when you are a man who stands on moral principles and integrity and have a good heart and you stand behind your convictions, they will hate you. They will actually try to destroy you. So Calvin, how would you know? I'm speaking as a nice guy. As a former nice guy who actually had to take the red pill early in life. The black pill too. I had to take both of them pills and it was very painful.
Being able to control themselves.
You can't even, man, shut the French toast up. You are a single mother and you got a high body count. What the hell are you talking about? Clock it.
I.e., what's that football player name? What's it?
You try to get views. Look at this. This is worse than you trying to get welfare.
His name, Cam Newton. That's his name. I had to look it up. I knew it was Cam something. I don't know.
These bras will say anything to get that TikTok money, and you are a slave to TikTok. That's why you say the most dumbest shit. Most of you have to say the most dumbest shit, and I bet you. Oh, I forgot. You a sprinkle supporter. You're a Share 7 supporter too. If that's not the case, then you try to be like a chameleon, try to pander to men that you will never give the time of day, but you'll take their money. And then there's the other avenue of I'll sell feet pictures, videos of my feet, and then virtual porn. That's what she would do. That's the other avenue. You know, that old fashioned. I'll show my body and make money off it, and shake my ass too.
But this is a serious problem with men. Y'all have really got to learn self-control.
You really need to be quiet because you're a single mother. And you should that man that knocked you up, he should have put a ring on your finger. You should have required that. So you don't have self-control. Most men are single and childless. And when it comes to Gen Z, the millennials, but more so Gen Z, most men will never have sexual relations until they're in their late 20s and in their 30s. You have a growing number of those men who are not interested in dating and relationships because you women want a certain type of man. You want to be flued out. You want to be 304s, and then when the damage is done, now you want those men to check for you. No, ma'am, no. You made your bed, lay there, and shut the fuck up.
Y'all gotta learn self-control, and y'all got to get a hold of that fucking lusting spirit.
You should follow your own advice. Oh, I forgot you have a child out of wedlock. Oh. And then your first trapping too. So what are you talking about? You looking all God. I mean, you got this 3. She's a 3. But I said extra average at best, and she crashed out, y'all. And I was being nice. She's a 3. Especially when you find out she has a kid and how old she is. How can you say that when you got a ninja living with you, but you want to go out and meet other men? I don't understand that arrangement. You have a ninja living in your spot, but you're looking for other dudes. Make it make sense. Mom,
to learn self-control.
this is coming from a single mother with a high body count. And she's a 304 out in the Bull City, Durham, North Carolina.
Y'all gotta learn self-control, and y'all got to get a hold of that fucking lusting spirit. Yeah, that's what.
But you're the one who's adding gasoline to the fire.
It is. Men are the problem. Men are the reason why.
You wonder why that Doma's ever put a ring on her finger?
Love does not exist in 2025.
That's because you aged out. You hit the wall. You're almost 40 years old. Who won't want to be with you in a serious relationship? And when it comes to marriage, oh, I forgot you have already made family. No man of means, well-to-do wants to deal with somebody like you, especially when you got a mouth. You just a good time.
And I'm going to die on that hill. I'm going to croak on that hill. Y'all are the problem. It is harder for a woman to find a man than it is for a man to find a woman. Period. Y'all.
That is a bunch of bullshit. She will say anything for a check. No, actually, ma'am, it is harder for a good man to find a good woman than it is a woman to find a good man. Because y'all want a small percentage and y'all care about superficial BS, materialism and vanity that can never make your life better. You care about acceptance from people who don't pay your bills. You care about the sister who will never help you out with nothing. But at the end of the day, it's always Jermaine's fault. No. And I'm glad no, it's always your fault. It's called accountability, personal responsibility. And we will continue this later.